Today we are going to learn how to find trending videos using N8N. So for example, you just have to give the channel amount of videos that you want, and then it's going to find all the trending videos from that YouTube channel. This is excellent for content creators if you're making content, or this is something that you can sell to other content creators for 2K, 3K, because they want to do a whole competitive analysis on all their competitors. This is super interesting, and this is something that we also use ourselves. So yeah, I'm just going to go in and build this automation for you and show you exactly how this works out. So right now you can see this N8N automation where you've got channel name, which starts with an on-form submission, then channel ID, video ID, extract the data, likes, views, descriptions, and then save all of that data inside a Google Sheet. Obviously, it's super important to know what are the metrics which are really important to save inside Google Sheet, because there's a lot of information that we can get. Right now you can see that we've got channel title, description, view count, all of that information, thumbnail, hooks, performance, all of that information is inside this Google Sheet. Now when I execute this workflow, for example, on form submission, I click on it, a form appears. First, I'm just going to select a format. This is a form from N8N, so we're just going to select a format. And right now, short, long, how big are the videos? So that's the important one, short one, medium or long one, and then figure it out from there which videos are important or which you want to scrape. Then you add number of videos to scrape. We've got 5, and then you have to add channel name, which is your Malik AI here, and then we go out and we submit all of this. Once this is submitted, we can see that it's really fast. It appended something inside the Google Sheet after running this whole automation. All of that information that we gathered is saved, and right now when we go here, we see that we've got 5 different videos, just like we specified, with the proper title, with the description, with the view count, with the like count, comment count, and obviously we've got a hook here. This is super important to copy these, and the performance. So all of that information was gathered. You could just use this, especially the hook part. It's super important, it's super significant. And also you can see that we've got youtube.com. We've got this link that we are getting. So we've got the links for all of these videos also here. Now we are gonna go and we are gonna go about and build this whole automation from scratch and exactly show you how it works. Important to know, in the on form submission, we've got a form, we've got a title, we've got different form elements. As you can see, we can set up you can set up a form in any way that you want. You have to specify what is the field name. As you can see, what is the drop down, what is the element type, if it is drop down, if it's format. So we're just setting up a form. This is the information which is important, and we want to gather short, medium, long. So we're just specifying ourselves exactly what kind of information that we want. You can also specify required fields. So for example, field name, drop, what exactly is it, what is the type, is it a number? For our case, because it's number of videos, so we are just specifying this. It has to be a number. Then we've got placeholders, enter number of videos to fetch, and then we have got a default 5 here, which we have already set. And then we've got channel name, which is going to be text information. This is going to be the name of the text, just like the name of my YouTube channel, which we just inputted in the example above. So this is the information that is saved. And then respond when form is submitted. So when form is submitted, then it responds. Then in a second step, we are setting up different fields. These are the fields which we want to pass on and forward it. As you can see, we've got API key. This is the API key that we need in order to get these videos from YouTube. We've got format properly. We've got channel name, all of this information which is coming from the form submission that we are saving. We are setting these fields, setting these parameters, and we are going to be passing them. Then we've got next section, get channel ID, because from any channel, like when you're giving the name, we need to get the ID, because this is how their API works, that in order to get the videos, then you need the channel ID, all of this information. So this is just being configured. As you can also see inside the Google Cloud, all of this is being configured, all of these APIs, because Google API is like this. Right now we are inside Google Cloud. You can see here we are going to get the API key. This is where we get all of this access. We have to create this here. I've got already another video posted on how to get these API keys, how to get these access tokens, which could be very useful because that is really in detail and goes into everything. Then we go into API and services and we check out the credentials. These are the credentials that we need in order to get information from Google. We're gonna we set up these credentials, which is like YouTube. You can create your own credentials. You can set up API key, OAuth client ID. For this specific case, we'll be setting up API key. Otherwise, if you're building apps, then you've got OAuth. As you can see, we've got this API key already deleted. Already deleted. And then we are using this API key and we are saving it all everywhere. Yeah. So we get all of this information and we save it everywhere. Obviously, we have to enable, we have to check, we have to search for YouTube and we have to search for their data API, the version 3. This is the one that we are using. This is the URL that we've gotten and we got it from there. It's important to also enable this here. When you go into Google Cloud, you have to enable all of these APIs. If you're not enabling them, then it's an issue. Then we are going back. All the Google services are here, so you have to just specify yourself which services you want to use. Yeah, this is the API key too, as you could see here, and this is the exact information that we went in there and we had to set it up. And then we've got fields, part, snippet, type. These are the query parameters. So for this, in order to access this, what are the parameters that we are going to append to the URL? That information is there. Channel name, all of this information is there. Key is there. So this is exactly how we are going to be running it. So this is just proper API calls. And you might be asking why we're doing it in this way. It's because the API is like this. And we have to, this is like making, like when you're programming, you're just always making API requests. And this is what it is. And then run once for all items. So this is the information that we are extracting and then we are formatting it. After that, we have got the get video ID. This is from where we are going to get the list of video IDs. That's the API request that we are making. We have to also specify max results because it's part of Google API where they will expect this key from us. And obviously we're going to take it and we're going to put number of videos here. This is the one that we got from on form submission. That's the information that was available in the first form that we started with. Order, view count, channel ID, type. Channel ID is also coming from there, from the extract channel ID that was initially there. And then we've got type. Obviously we're searching for video. This is also coming from the form. Key already specified exactly, and then region where all of where it exists right now. The channel also, it's like this region code is, I never understood properly, but in most of the example we saw US, so that's why I just keep it there like this. And this is the video ID, the 5 video IDs that we use. This is the code that we used in order to extract that. We'll share the code with you in the description of this video. But this code is just looping over all the videos. That's all it is doing, and just getting the video ID. And then if the video ID exists, then it is appending it and saving it, otherwise not. Now we are going to get video data. So in order to get video data, we need to go through every video, and that's we have to take their IDs and then get all of that information from these. You can see part, use field below, part, ID, all of this is being set up. And then we have to specify video ID because you need video ID in order to gather all the information. So as you can see on the right, we've got items. This is the outputs. Inside the output, we got a lot of different things. We managed to do it. Now extract video data. So after getting all of this information, there's only some information that we want to extract. And here we are specifying exactly what we want to get: title, description, view count, It's just going out there, and it is just from all the items, it's just running a for loop. It is looping through all of them and getting this information, and it is just outputting that information. On the left you see input, on the right you see output, and inside the table, tabular structure, exactly how we are going to have almost in the Google Sheet. That is how it comes across. Title, description, as you can say. Hook and description. So we are also going to gather hook, because for that we have to we have to split, and we have to find the first 15 words which are out there. So that is the thing. From the description, we are just taking the first 15 letters. So that's why it's super important to see what is in the code. You can change it. This is exactly what this code is doing. And then in order to get the video performance, we also have to just look at view count, and we're just running our own code in order to determine what to output and append to the shade. For the video performance, we used our own algorithm, our own system, how we want to see it, how we want to measure that. And this is all of this information. And then in the end, as you can see, it is being appended inside the sheet. We've got our own Google Sheet where we are appending this whole row. We have to select the document. Obviously, this is the document that is coming from our Google Drive, because we're properly authenticated. And then all of this information is being properly saved. Just like you saw, title, description, view count, all of that information gets properly appended. And then obviously we've got the column names. Channel title, all of this, you see, this is all coming from the input, which was the code. The code outputted it from the video performance, and that is why this information is there. Yeah, we're going, yeah, this is how, yeah, this whole thing runs, Google Sheet. So yeah, that's super interesting. This was, at the end of the day, quite a simple automation, if I'm being honest. It was just an automation to show exactly how to use different components inside N8N, and just go out there, grab API keys from Google, and making sure that we can go and gather this information. So YouTube, we got all of the like count, view count, description, hooks, all of that information. This is quite useful if you're a content creator. You can sell this service to other content creators. For us, when we do competitive analysis on big players in our niche, we are always using automation similar to this. I hope you liked it. Share it with your friend who is a content creator, and come join us tomorrow for the next video, because on this channel we are posting detailed information on how you can take your business from 0 to 1 using AI agents, or how you can automate a lot of processes in your business. So yeah, see you tomorrow.